I am on the USS North Carolina on a rainy day. Look at this. What an odd spot to put it. I feel like if I fell in, I'd be right next to some alligators. It's not too bad to get in, only 15 bucks. I'm in love with ships, so I figured I'm gonna do it finally. I don't care if it's raining or not. A lot of it is open to the public, and because it's raining today, nobody's here except crazies like me. Look at this. We'll go through a few rooms. If there's people there, I'll probably mute it because it echoes since there's no one in here. I don't think I'm supposed to go in that area, but the chain is massive. It smells like not fresh paint. I think that's where you take a shit, it just goes right out. Guess we'll go around the anchor. Tons of tripping hazards. And I really thought it would like rock with the waves. There's no waves. So this is the front view. Look at it. Massive. Love that it's the wooden decks. It isn't updated to have a helipad on it or something. At least this side. We haven't done the other side yet. Nice guns here. We also get to go up in the turret, and since we picked a day where no one's here, I get to go in it with no one else. Hopefully. We'll get to see. So far it's been a bunch of empty rooms. There's been one room that had stuff in it. But so far I love ships, and what I've been impressed with is the sticker doesn't stick to you. But how big these turrets are. Look at these massive things. Where they go into is the most impressive thing to me still. Everything else just looks like a huge target. I thought sailors didn't get good food. What the hell? You can even run your credit card. What the heck? Nice. We are in need of a Pepsi Cola right next to the mount. I was saying how massive these are. Look. That's where it's not getting wet because it's raining. They're just, you tap on them, it hurts your finger. It's like solid concrete. Put that in a normal boat, you sink. It's feeling like the standard house. You got your hose reel. Let's go into one of the spots. We're already sinking. Nice. Exit to the main deck. Oh, we have a bathroom? Is it modern? I'm not going to look in there, but... Oh, that's nice compared to the other ones. I'll show you guys them in a bit. I got that same hammer. Now we're going down the side. They even let you up there for only 14 bucks. Hello, my friends. I don't speak geese. Look at that. Turn it sideways even though you guys gotta turn your phone sideways. It's massive. Now this is all cut together because I'm making videos and photos. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it looks like it's going up. I think I'm ready to go up. Let's go up. Anti-air guns, AA guns. Ready to go. You could sit in one that was over there further. Captain's cabin. He's got a nice door. Do not enter. Oh, that's not just the captain's quarters. He's got a whole... You guys can see in there. So I'm passing up, I guess, a 5-inch gun, and the door's open. We're going in. That was the way in. Oh my gosh, we're actually in here. It echoes like crazy. This is so cool. I guess that was the way in. They don't give you a nice, easy way. Where's the view? How do you see? I'm gonna move real slow for you guys. Oh, you gotta sit up there on a tractor seat. That's your view? I don't want to get up there. Darkness. And there's the back area. Back then they used to call through stuff like that, I believe, to other crewmates. That is what we just climbed in, and it was bigger than my house. Armor plating was actually pretty thick. I didn't expect that. Looks like we're going up another level. Or if that's like the original wood from the last restoration or what. And there's so many corridors. It's a maze. What do you do when part of the ship just blew up? It took a lot of people to man that, because that took like 4 people, it looked like. And how many of them are there? They're everywhere. Looks like we're going up higher. Nothing but ladders. Looks like that's the thing that flashes the other ships. Morse code, I think. This is nuts. I'm just guessing what everything is based on watching Pearl Harbor. And The Last Ship, if anybody's watched that. That was a good show. The thing's up there spinning, if you can see that. It sounds awful. That's one ladder I will never climb. I'm sure this thing rumbled when it ran. Looks like there's one there and one over here where the crew learned its alphabets in 1, 2, 3s. Oh, that's the flags. I bet that's where the flags went. I love each hole. It's so weird looking. There's a battle station. So where you take a crap. Oh, look at all the portholes. With a little bitty hole to look through. Look at how thick that door is. That hurt. I punch it. Oh yeah, it's a vault. We just found the money. Heck is in there? Oh man, it's super quiet in here. People were thin back then. Guess that's where they map out. Has the ship's speed and all that right there. Guess they're pretty safe down here. At least you feel that way. It's weird because we're actually on the inner wall and they still have a plated door that thick. Obviously this ain't gonna protect much. Oh yeah, you can hear that when I hit it. Looks like we're going up another floor. It's not Pearl Harbor, but it still looks cool. Signal bridge. Some of these places just don't have much stuff. You walk in, it's just an empty room. I could have so moved in here. It's a cool looking nozzle. Looks like to put out fires. Battle stations. I did see that they have these little holes to look through and they can block them off totally. It's like this is the last ditch effort if the pirates were to capture the vessel. I'm probably moving too fast. I don't know what they did in them little nooks. Look how thick that is. I think it says over here battles something. This stuff always looked like it was broke, didn't it? That poop. Just amazing how massive everything is. We're going up higher, but there's people up there. Is this private? I like to go in the private areas. Still a great view. Someone's sewage is leaking. Okay, we got a Z here. Oh, here we go. This is for the win. Look at this. This is what they see. There's the captain's seat most likely, and see how thick this wall is. Yeah, it's pretty thick. There's his amazing view. Now I'm gonna get. So I was just informed that the engine room is probably closed off, but there's so much stuff here that's just so cool. Like, what does that do? Look at this. I'm sure they can yell through that to the engine room or something, but just looks piratey to me. There's a bowling ball. He has his own personal cell phone to call his wife over here. There's just so much. So many questions. No answers. Other than I won't get to the engine room, but that's alright. It'll be cool to see the burners. The burners. You know, whatever I'm saying. And there's again my beautiful view. Some of this they've replaced the metal, and they did such a thin sheet of metal. It's slippery for one, but it's also super thin. Not to where you'd fall through, but you just tell it's not original. Oh, I couldn't talk when I was on the other side. That's, which I thought was below us, but that must just be for the signals. This is Captain's Sea Cabin. It ain't that nice. I know he's supposed to have the luxury, but I guess this is where the navigator lives. I think it's a nicer room than the captain had. No private bathroom. I did notice the captain had a compass, which was pretty cool. Big, huge thing. He can use his iPhone now, yeah? I think it uses internet, so I don't think it would work out here. Or out in the ocean at least. Looks like that's all up here. I feel like we could go so much higher, but I didn't even see any doors that go up. Oh yeah, I did. Like it goes up so much higher. What does the rest of the stuff up there do? For the people that can't go up there, they need a sign. Because right here's the way, one of the ways up, but obviously it's shut off. I want to know what's up there. Because we have all the navigation and the windows and everything here. I think the people up there die first, though. I don't know. We got plenty more to do. Just disappointed. It's nice to walk on the wood that's not wet. Oh, that's modern stuff. There was a real guy in there, a real refrigerator. If somebody could live in one of these areas, you wouldn't even know. This is where I'd be. Park benches right around the corner with the vending machines. You got a trash can, the air conditioner can blow on you, and there's an awesome breeze through here. It's probably where the fault of the ship is. So you get hit by a torpedo, this is where it cracks and you fall right into the middle of the ship and die. The roof's leaking. Look at that butthole. See what's around these corners. I have gotten lost so far, a few times now. Right now I'm lost. I think I'm on the main deck, which you guys would probably call me an idiot. Well, Doug's on the main deck, but you make so many turns and so much stuff is closed. Just like that's closed, which is fine. But you don't know if you've been through a door. Just don't know. Oh, this is the second floor. Look, down there's the main deck. So it ain't the main deck. There we go. Look.
How are you?
Just fine, you?
How are you?
Here we go. I'm up there. Oh. That's a little bit of a snail. There's seats everywhere. Oh. This is so massive inside. And this spins. Got a little lookout hole. I don't want to push any buttons. May end of the world. Look how big that is. I bet it's so loud in here. Look at that. That definitely spins. It has a little rotary right there, I think. That looks loud. Is that the gun? There's people that are down there. So this is what I was wanting to see. And this is actually inside that turret. I'm sure that's where you load it. Look how big that is. It looks so hot down there. It's actually hot here. And then behind that's the canister that goes up on the back side, and I'm sure that like springs back in here. It's so massive. It smells like I just did a model airplane or something, painted it, but it's so hot. And it's nice out today. Is there another one there? No. That's the stuff you don't want to fall into. Just so amazing. I think that's the door to get down to the other side, because there's 3 of these. Still don't know what caliber they are. I haven't quite left this yet. I just imagine what everybody was going through, how hot it was in here and scared to die. Pounded on the top and it's solid. It's amazing. Then there's like little, something broke. Somebody's got to climb down in there and hope somebody's not bombing the ship. Learning so much from this. I assume there was always tight spots, but this is just crazy. That would be my spot. I'm fat and I get claustrophobic, so like I'll go up there and put duct tape on that if it's leaking, whatever that is. Oh, it's a lighting. Who knows? I can't say what it is. That's why I'm gonna probably turn off comments, because everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, it's this," or "You're an idiot." It's cool. There's 2 of these. I don't even have my flash on. Why is it doing that? It's weird. I'm still in that turret. That's how long I've been in here. Look at the gearing on it. That's the gear. That's probably what some of that is, but I think that's a gearing. Don't hold me to it. It definitely pivots. But here we go. Here's this 16-inch. That's small. That's small for these. I think they go clear up to 24, don't they? I know they go to 18. That's pretty cool. There'll be pictures at the end if you guys want to read all that. It looks like there's only one way out. I don't know if I really like that. Maybe if I was skinny, I would, because I'm less claustrophobic. Or you think you're never gonna die. That's another thing. Looks like there's a few things up here. I can actually see through that one. I don't know if you guys can. That's what it looks like, but it's just more clear. But I don't see anything out there. I don't know if this is like a telescope. Let's go through one. Take my glasses. No. Can't see nothing. But that guy definitely had an important job. And he was probably the first out when there was a problem. I'm wires just for this. I wonder how much less wires there would be if circuit boards and modern tech was in here. Where'd they go to the bathroom at? They've been here too long. Just so creepy. Some areas haven't been touched in 30 years. I think we're about ready to set sail. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that thing has the air coming out of it. Means we're ready to go. Life raft. Not a compact life raft. Some stuff's missing. Like you can tell there used to be a turret right there. Probably sold it to get a paint job on this beauty. I would have went neon colors. Some neon in the water. Oh, that's a good view. Ah! I gotta get you guys up and down because it's so massive. I have now met the captains. I have a picture of them at the end. I wonder if they had that nice railing right there. They'd have some type of railing. But this was pretty interesting. They sank one ship. I'm just guessing based off flags. 9 islands they captured, or at least bombarded. And then a ton of airplanes, which all I've seen is anti-air. Right there's anti-air, so must have done good. And then the bottom badging. Pretty cool to see that on a ship. Everybody's asleep still. Oh, we're back here. You can get lost so easy. I thought I was just about done. Come around, and I see a boat that's still bigger than my house. Looks like it's a personal boat for the captain. Didn't he go down last? Oh, it's got a little motor on it. That's cool. Strip boat. 15 boats. Jesus, that looks so gaudy. Take a picture, let's put it at the end. Do not climb on. No, I just want to look in there. If this boat completely outfaced, you would see many more items. Anchor, running lights, deck lanterns, tools, life jackets, flags, and more. Somebody ripped ass and ripped a hole in there. Look at that nice little engine. Even has a cover on it, so don't get rained on. So it could go 7 knots with a full load. 28 gallon, 4-cylinder diesel, 25 horsepower. 22 people. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can read that over there. Now this stuff's painted up real nice, like it's brand new. There's a ledge right there. That thing's still spinning. I'm on the poop deck. With me poopy shoes from dog poop. Guessing that's the shell that comes out of it. 16-inch. Says it's says only 40 pounds. I get that fat. That looks like 300 pounds. Looks like something would be on Austin Powers. So I am told that this is the way, but it's closed off right now to the engine room. But it's just not open right now. That's alright. Still got pretty good money's worth. And we're still going. Here's another turret. Let's see, because it's a bit different looking. Hello? Oh. The same over there. Oh. Getting too old for that. Looking about the same. A little bit more roomy. There's a thin guy in here. What's this one look like in the holes? Oh, they're manning it. Look at that. Putting all kinds of charges in there. Oh, this one has, I need photos of it. A nice fan over there. They didn't have it that rough. I'm only joking. They were so thin. Almost ready to fire. I'm in the turret number 3, it says, and I finally found something. Let's see if it shows. Okay, it shows it really weird to you guys, but if I go further away, does it show? That's so hard to get in the camera. Okay, so it's an airplane through that hole. See what's in this hole. Nothing in that hole. Pretty cool to see an airplane in this one. Obviously it's just a picture on the other side. I don't really want to climb over on that one. But we have to. We gotta see if there's a ship in that one. That'd be so cool. There's a seat right here. Dude, they got such weird seating. At least this one has a bathroom you can go and it drains out. Fills up our oceans. Greta Thunberg. Filling up the oceans. That one is fucked. Yeah, it's just brown. That one wants to flip on me. Guess that's what it wants to do. I think the back of the boat's like a poop deck. So basically I'm on the poop deck and we found an entrance over there to the lower decks, it says. Here's our little scout airplane. Remember Pearl Harbor? That was pretty good because the Japanese were in it and we're like pointing down out that back window. And then this crane. Looks like a real pain in the ass to just keep up and going because it goes like way over there with its line. Am I supposed to, it's raining and you don't know if you're supposed to be places because there's like weird taped off areas like that. And random stuff just sitting everywhere. I don't even know what that is. Should have taken a tour, but they weren't offering any today because of the rain. Japanese. They had warning labels even for them. Do not climb. Pretty sure that's the hatch they would open and load up resources and ammo and all that. And that one there, right there is probably for the kitchen. And that's probably another turret that's missing. I don't really know. Oh, that's probably the fuel. I think that's the fuel. Then there's another one over there. Don't hold me to anything I say, other than them are hatches to restock. Let's do it. Should we get a Coke before we go down? How thick that door is. Is it watertight? It's got a little seal around it. Awesome. It says engine. Let's do it. You guys are going down with me. It's like the engine room. This is where they eat. So I just went down the stairs and realized I wasn't recording. Supposed to go through here? I haven't ate all day. I'm wondering what they're serving. Bunch of bread. That's a lot of bread. Oh, and pie. Nice. Pie's looking a little bit old. I think we're gonna go in there next. We're gonna do the engine room last. Cool, it's double door. Looks like a little area to have a church. I think this is closed off to show you that they had church there, but I bet they use the whole area for church. Cool. Oh, is that where they dissect people when they die? No. No, don't hold me to that. Bunch of books. Oh, the little Bibles. They don't look like a Bible. I'm sure they're some type of testament. Prayer books. The tables. I always imagine this bigger. Hot water heater over there. I wonder if that does the whole ship. Everything's multi-use. You can put that chair away if you want. I'm gonna sit on it. I feel like I'd break it. Thought this was a good view. It's hard to do it because the camera like zooms. Should have bought my GoPro, but I didn't plan on coming here. I was just randomly in the area. Pretty big kitchen. Wonder if it smelled good. Oh, we can go in there? No way. I have to read on that sign what that is. Your chili you had every single day. Ooh, smells strong. We'll go that way next, after we finish this. Done this before. What would you like for dinner? Slop, or a different type of slop. Look at this bull crap. There'll be a picture at the end, but this thing does all the potato work for you. Back in 1940, you dump your potatoes in there, and whatever that is, that may be the stuff, I don't know. And then it cleans up your potatoes and then drops them in. They got 2 of these. Punching bag. This is getting so much larger than what I thought it would be. Feels like I'm gonna run out of time. I think there's anything down here, is there? Enough cafeterias. This will be scary in this area too, because if a torpedo hits you, I think you're gone. where you get to buy all your snacks. Playing cards, 45 cents. Why'd you have to buy it? Picture at the end. This is where I'd be. Is this the alcohol? Let's just say it is. What's that? Guess we'll get to that in a bit. There's arrows going everywhere. Carjack. Looks like ice cream over here. Ah, another skinny guy. This is massive. Going down, and my phone is starting to die. So we're probably going to switch to photos only. That way I make sure I get that engine room. Oh, you know what this is? What's this? Fruits and vegetables. Oh, these are cellars. Look how thick that door is. Just keep something cool. Oh, that is huge. How long they lived off of just what's in here. So even wherever I walk, I'm in a hallway, I thought, and it's actually another freezer. I'm sure them are cold pipes. Cold pipes. Look how thick that door is. Just for a freezer. Oh, that's a nice clear one there. You guys can see in there. I don't know what's in that one. It's kind of cool that it's slanted down. Oh, that's the meat room. Chicken. We're probably going to be switching to just photos pretty soon. Okay, so I thought this was pretty cool. There's like these little engines in here. This is the steering. And then there's a few pictures I forgot to get, but it says steer on a dime. This is the mechanical to steer the rudders in the back. Massive things. So I don't know if we're pretty low to the water level or what, but they're so heavy duty. Bunch of lines going to them. It's pretty cool. And then there's another room. Same thing in there. And everywhere you go, you smell just that grease smell. Like everything used to be greased up. Probably was a mess. So the stairs I've been using this whole time, it's been pretty wild. They've been almost straight up, but then I just realized originally, look, it was a ladder. And the ladder's still there. That's pretty cool. Because that's so worn down. I almost thought it was original because it was still a pain in the ass to use. And you know they don't have luxury. But no, I'm sure that's the ladder they used. There's just so much more room than what I thought. I thought it'd be so cramped. So I'm still in the cafeteria area, but this kind of intrigued me a little bit. It said wishing well. There's a bunch of bombs over here, so I was like, wishing well. Oh my gosh, it's where other people drop their money. That's clear down there. Look at all that money. I don't know if you guys can focus on that. Yeah, I can't focus you guys on it. That's so much. That's pretty cool. I wish I had some money to drop in there. Hopefully them pulled down. Might be a down periscope movie. I have no clue where I'm going. I've been walking forever. At least 30 yards. It just said tour this way. 16-inch. Ooh, it smells really strong. Man, this place is endless. I swear I'm gonna get lost. This is the officers area. They have their own little place to cook some food, personal food. Pretty cool. And as soon as I walk in here, you can just tell it's so much nicer. Nicer than the rest of the ship. I don't even feel like I'm in a ship. It doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. I wonder what it sounds like moving though. That's what this would have looked like back then. They had it pretty nice. It's really nice back then. They even had a couch. Sorry I can't show you everything. My phone's actually at like 29%. But I've already been in this area accidentally. I walked the wrong way. And it was such a maze. Like, look at it. And look, it says tour that way. I'm not doing anything wrong, but I feel like I'm in the wrong area. Look at that big winch. Why is there a winch in the middle of nowhere? It's crazy. There's a hatch to go somewhere that they probably boarded up. There's a hatch. Like, imagine how much I'm not getting to. Wonder who knew every inch of this ship. And I seen it a little bit ago, but it's kind of hard to get. But look at these little crevices that they go into. Way back into this corner. It looks so nice. You have your own little room and all that, but you're also on the outer wall. So if there's like a torpedo or something, you're gone. And also, it's a maze to get out of here. That's pretty cool though. They use like every little nook and cranny. Hopefully we get to that engine room pretty soon. That's a little hole for me. Nuts. This is where every bomber wanted to hit. Get that big, huge strike of killing the ship. This is all the powder. Gunpowder. You know, we've seen it earlier in a video. Each one of these holds 3. Kills aluminum. It says it's watertight and airtight and everything. It's pretty cool. I actually thought there was more than this. I'm sure there is. There's stuff like everywhere. But this is pretty cool. This is a dangerous part of the ship. And it's so tiny. Like, the captain's, or that room where the officers sat was bigger than this. Looks like there's a keg of it down here. Boom. So I guess there's room after room of this stuff. Wasn't just that little room. Here we go. I think it's the last place of the whole tour. Let's do it. Engine room. Yes, we shall. Here we go. Stuff below us. More of the engine room. So many gauges and dials, and they got it blocked off right there, stairs, but there's so much to it. It's a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. There's one of the engines. Simple. All in lines. Here's the outer wall. Can't touch it. It's not as solid as what the rest of the ship is. My finger actually dinged on it.
Make sure that the conductivity cell is securely fastened to the meter. This cell consists of two flattenized electrodes firmly spaced within a plastic at least 200 milliliters of
I don't know if you guys can hear me over this TV, but there's the gear reduction. But we're not even next to the propellers. Right there's the tube.
Place the thermometer into the beaker.
But it's kind of cool looking through there and seeing like the grime from the last time it was used and all the dirt off.
The tuning
all
eye
the
will
stuff.
glow when the meter is warm.
It's all underneath there.
Next, read the temperature of the solution.
Yeah, look down
using
there.
the thermometer. In this
It's
case,
just so cool.
the reading is 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Stuff that'll probably never get used again because tugboats will take it everywhere. Also found the throttle control. I was thinking about throttling on, yeah. These knobs do so much. Wonder what the manual looks like on this of how to operate it. Look at all the wires. Just wonder how much the ships look like now that everything's electronical. It's just amazing them under the water level too, they said. And I'm sure you had earplugs on at all times in here. Yeah, hopefully you guys will like the pictures. I think I'm about done now. Except we'll walk around and see what's at the... See what's head full. 1979, yeah. See what's at the gift shop. It just feels like some areas you're not supposed to go. Like me, I'd walk in there. But they probably don't think you'll walk there, so they don't put a thing. I'll walk right in there. I want to see everything. And it is nice how clean everything is, because you know there's grease on all this stuff. See, I mean, how long it takes to get up there. Exit. I started off having a blast, and me, I like sinking ships, like Sinking Simulator on computer games. And it just kind of hit me like when you're way down here and it capsizes like the Oklahoma and all that. The people that were trapped down here. It had to feel awful. So I slowly went from having a blast to just like so many people have died for no reason inside these massive things back in the day. Get some Burger King after this. I know where we're at. Yep, that's about it. I've done the whole ship. Whew. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys like the pictures I'm about to post right after this. Tell me what other ships you guys would love me to try out. I travel everywhere, so it ain't too hard. And I have a few pictures, I think, from the Wyoming, not Montana. This is my last look before I send up. Can't send the drone up here. My last look before I head out. Actually, I'm going to go around this outside skirty area they have here. Pretty cool. It goes clear around the outside. That mud. All that mud. That's where it's tied to. It smells awful too. It's like the water went way down, which it could be low tide, high tide, or whatever. But is that ship sitting in water? Or is it shitting? Is it shitting? Is it sitting on a mount? Because that's mud. So I actually came in the bathroom. I was pretty impressed. They have dividers between there. It's not a trough. Now for taking a poo, I think that's what that is. I don't quite like the poo. With the pee, no problem. We had privacy. I go to a NASCAR race, trough, with none of that. There's even a divider between the showers. I think there's more privacy than when you're in school, for sure. Pretty cool. Okay, so I think when you're in battle stations, everyone is like awake, nobody's sleeping, but just say there was somebody sleeping, because someone's got to sleep if it's 24-hour bombardment. That's where they shoot them out. Obviously this is the room. I can't go in there because it's so loud, but that's where they sleep. Right next, there's only this little thin wall. Wow. I feel like I'm in the ship and it's working, because this motor is actually running. Kind of loud down here and it ain't even moving. Bye.